Now the Spears back in the news, and it ain't because of Beyonce. No. It's because people been out there falling out and ended up in an emergency room, and they're just like they see about 5 to 7 people like this a week, and Brian and Michelle was just like, well, why ain't nobody been talking about this? Because they was there to go see Kenny Chesney, and he has like 27 songs set, and they only got through 7 before Brian was going to the floor. And apparently he had a seizure. This man had no history of seizures, and thank God for his wife, who is a dentist, who was absolutely trained in advanced cardiac life support. Was able to medically support him until they were able to get the people over there to let them know, hey, we're having a medical emergency. We need to get him up out of here. Yeah, they absolutely went to the hospital. And she was like, for 35 minutes, he was in and out of consciousness. And she was like, this is the most scariest time of my life. She was like, this man was sitting here talking. We were enjoying a beer. We were on FaceTime with one of our friends. And the next thing I know, I'm trying to catch him before he hit the floor. Now, as a wife, I'm just like, my Lord, because my husband is big. So, and I'm not talking about like big. That man's over 6 feet. So, absolutely, what I'm going to do? I'm an ant. Like, I can't imagine. And then to be terrified to know that, someone of size is falling your way, but you're trying to catch them so that they don't smack the floor and cause another issue. But again, nobody's talking about this. But you wanted us the beehive to be up in there, sir. I'm gonna need them to fix this. I don't know. I mean, I don't know if you don't have to tell people that they can't have all this stuff. It can't be no strobe lights or flashing lights, all the screens and all the things. I don't know. But this absolutely needs to be more talked about because, again, you don't know how this can affect someone's health, long term. And the fact that they over here fucking around with our insurance and whatnot, especially if you own the ACA. But what y'all don't realize is a lot of these big name companies are absolutely on the hush hush of some lawsuits. um we're about to see some insurance hikes, and we're seeing a lot of these legislators trying to cut what these insurance companies are responsible for when it comes to what they will pay claims for. So again, and then y'all seen what's going on too with the insurance companies in regards to, if you going on head to Glory and see Big Sandal up there, and they talking about these policies. I'm just saying, just be aware when you go into these places, and people start talking more about your experiences, because hell, the people need to know out here. Out here sending cease and desist. You need to cease and desist this foolishness and let these people know. Sign on the dough on your socials and stuff. Hey,